Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Something was revealed recently. In the fight over when to schedule the insurrection trial, Jack Smith revealed that he has 3.1 million pages of Secret Service emails from around the time of the January 6th insurrection. These emails are important because the Secret Service accidentally, put that in quotes, deleted all their text messages around that time, because of course they did. But these emails do show that there were warnings about possible attacks on January 6th, well before the Capitol insurrection actually happened. And that Chad Wolf, who was the acting head of Department of Homeland Security, knew about these. And they want to know, who did he alert to with these emails? Now, as of note, Chad Wolf did leave his position on January 12th, 2021, after he had pledged to stay until January 20th, the last day in the administration. And Wolf and Acting Deputy Secretary Ken Cucciolini were both found to have deleted text messages in around the 21st. So, nothing suspicious there, right? So, let's find out, shall we? Spirit, will these 3.1 million pages of emails reveal part of the conspiracy about the January 6th insurrection? I mean, they're talking about, what was going back and forth, who was warned, when were they warned, and then you could follow up to say, why was nothing done about it? Of note, these 3.1 million pages may already be duplicated with stuff that's seen already. That's just the total number. And it has been given to the defense on electronic drives, and they can search it, just like Jack Smith can. So it shouldn't take you till 2026 to review all those pages, because you can easily do keyword searches. Okay, celebration. It was an absolute victory to get these emails. These emails are going to reveal a lot about what was going on and the interactions between groups. So you can think of the Three of Cups as being a celebration. Hooray, we found him. But it's also the cooperation that was happening between Department of Homeland Security / the Secret Service, the White House, Congress, local law enforcement, that sort of thing. So it's showing the cooperation that was going on. Challenged by the Five of Pentacles. People being tossed out, left out, ignored. I think these emails really are going to show the coordination that was happening and who was being left out of the coordination that should have been included. Like who was acting on their own or who got excluded. So this is going to shine a light on the conspiracy, because it's going to show what was normal and what was abnormal in the content of these emails. In the past, we have the Two of Wands. I don't know how long he's been sitting on these. There was to me, it was like there was an organized effort to hide these emails, to not give them up easily or willingly, just, slow walking things, telling people you don't know where they are when you do know where they are. But that was in the past. These things did get found, and now it's been revealed that they're around. Current situation is the King of Cups. I do not think this is Biden. I think this is the judge. Of course. This is the judge. Having to make a ruling on delaying the trial, forever and a day because there's so many emails. I think Judge Chutkan's going to look at this and rule that, there's a lot of stuff there and you got to go through it. You can electronically search it and you go ahead. I think the volume of those emails is not going to delay this trial. I don't think that's Trump's lawyers. I think that's the judge. I think that's Judge Chutkan. the overarching energy is temperance. It's going to take a while to go through those emails, but the government has to do more work than the defense, because the government has to take all those emails and form a timeline and integrate who knew what when. The defense, they can just sort of pick and choose one aspect of them, but they don't have to put together the big picture. That's upon the government to do that. But I do believe the government is going to put all those emails together and form a big picture, and that big picture is going to be very enlightening, with your sun rising in the background there. The lesson to be learned is the Queen of Pentacles. There's a lot of valuable information in there. You just got to go find it. You got to go find the nuggets. And again, I think, this could even represent the Department of Justice going through these records, finding the important parts, and putting the whole story together on this. Outcome, it's going to show the backroom dealings that were going on, who was gone, who went rogue, and who they went rogue with. So yes, this is going to really shine a spotlight on the conspiracy that was going on January 6th, because we're going to find out what the backroom dealings were. Oh, of course, because at the center of it all is the King of Pentacles. So it's going to link it back to Trump. You're going to find out that this information did go to the White House, and I think we're going to link this all the way back to Trump. It's going to be just another piece of evidence showing that Trump was quite aware of the possibilities of violence, and he did nothing about it because, frankly, he wanted it to happen. All right. Now, Chad Wolf, Ken Cuccinelli. What's going to happen with you two? I'm going to throw them together because I'm going to assume if one knew, they both knew. And while their individual liabilities may be different, I think the group liability is what I'm looking for with them. I'm going to assume that they both were complicit in this. And there are consequences for being complicit. What are those consequences? Entertainment purposes only. All right. Come on down. Decision time, boys. You better... Is this talking in the past or is this talking right now? Because I'm asking about right now. So they got decisions they need to make. If this wasn't an oh poopy moment for them, I don't know what would be. Because that information that I had over here, that was teasing out the nuggets, there's information about them. It's information about them. It's going to link them to these emails and this whole process. So, they might be hoping that things don't get found. I wouldn't hope too hard on that one. Yeah, it's going to be a winner takes all type thing. All right. They're going to... I think what you're going to find out is that they're both really deeply involved in this scandal, if you will, about these emails. And one of them better race to go make a deal. Because that's what, to me, that this Two of Swords is. Do you turn state's evidence or do you not? And it's winner takes all on that one. Whoever gets there first usually gets the best deal. In the past, the Page of Wands, they were new at what they were doing with this. They were never confirmed. And I think Chad Wolf, if I recall, was not even supposed to be in that position, because you could only be in it for like 180 days, and he was in it for like 300. You know what I mean? That's what I seem to recall with that. They should not have been in the position that they were in. The responsibility and the actions, they weren't supposed to be doing it. They were never confirmed on that job, and they should have been removed. And now they pay the price. Rookies not knowing what they were doing back then, and now they bear the full burden of everything that happened, because they were basically the acting director of Homeland Security. The buck stops there, pal, as it does with your assistant. So they're in deep doo-doo right now. Overarching is the Emperor. Yeah, they're going to need to talk with the Department of Justice. The Department of Justice just sitting right here on them. And they know it. I don't even know if they flip, if they're going to get that great a deal. Because you know what? Pretty much what this means is that these folks were at the top of the food chain. You're not going to get out of prison when you're top of the food chain. You're definitely going to prison. It's just a question of how long. The lesson to be learned is the Ten of Cups. They thought they were going to get away with it. They thought they were being patriots and they were going to get away with it. You know, Donald Trump had their back, and by getting rid of all the emails and the text messages, they were home free. They were not expecting the emails to show up. That really rained on their parade. Out comes the Queen of Cups. Things are going. Yeah, what happened is going to be revealed. The cup is going to be removed off of these emails, and they're in trouble again. Five of Swords, narcissism, winner takes all, win at all costs. These guys are up to their necks in this stuff. Yeah, this is not good for either one of them. This is not good for either one. And frankly, they deserve it. Not to be cruel, not to be mean, and that's actually kind. You know, if you do bad things and you get all the benefits, you get all the consequences of it too. And I'm okay for that. You got away with it for years. You destroyed, basically you obstructed justice because you were destroying data. And, Lord knows, we may never find out fully who knew what because those text messages are gone. But man, oh man, if we can get those text messages back, DOJ will really be able to clean house. Because then you'll be able to link it to everyone who was involved in this. Okay, so that's my reading on this. Good luck, Jack Smith and Department of Justice. Go get them. We're rooting for you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the likes and subscribes and shares that you do to feed the YouTube algorithm beast so that my channel gets out and hits more people. Anybody who's recently subscribed, welcome. Glad to have you aboard. Hope you're having a fun time with the rest of us. Have a great night, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.